sí, pero no le digas cuándo así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo esperando.
Welcome to the 48th Annual Gala of Raza Centro Legal. I'm Amanda Alvarado Ford, Executive Director. For the past 48 years, Raza Centro Legal has been providing free legal services to Latinx immigrants, to the wider immigrant community, and to low-income people around the Bay Area. If you ask our team, who do we admire? It's really our clients. Our clients are senior citizens, unaccompanied children arriving at our nation's border, workers working in workplaces where their employers take advantage of them and they suffer retaliation, discrimination, and wage theft. And of course, just regular neighborhood folk, because this is a neighborhood legal services legal agency. You know, during the pandemic, we've been essential workers serving essential workers. To us, justice is essential, and that's why we're the only legal aid in San Francisco who's been providing in-person legal consults at a COVID testing site. We've been doing this for the past 16 months and ongoing. Nothing will keep us from achieving our mission of ensuring that we fiercely advocate for our clients' civil and human rights. We're from the community, we stand with the community, and we advocate on behalf of our community. Tonight, we've got a great show for you all. You're gonna love it. We've got our clients, our staff, our board members, State Senator Scott Wiener. We've got Pulitzer Prize-winning author Sonia Nazario, and of course, Mariachi Nueva Generación. We depend on donors like you. We thank you so much for your support. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our MC for the evening, Jerry Goldstone. Take it away, Jerry.
Right. All right. Well, thanks, Amanda. And thanks, Mariachi Nueva Generación. What beautiful music. That was marvelous. And welcome, everyone, to La Raza Centro Legal's 48th anniversary gala and our second virtual gala, Justice is Essential. We are, on behalf of our staff and our board, we're just delighted and thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Jerry Goldstone and I'll be your MC tonight. And I'm very happy to be here because every year, La Raza Centro Legal provides at no cost legal services to hundreds of our low-income clients. And in the course of a year, our attorneys provide almost 1,000 consults, all at no cost. And that's just done, by the way, with just 8 attorneys and 5 paralegals in 3 areas of legal work: immigration, workers' rights, and elder and disability law. So really delighted to have you here tonight. And right now, what we'd like to do is introduce one of our clients who will share a bit more about how our programs impacted them positively and also the lives of their family.
My name is Noemi, and I was born in a small town in El Salvador, the third of 10 children. From the day I was born, my father didn't want me. That kind of pain and rejection you really never recover from, and it still hurts me to this day. At the age of 3, my grandmother, who I call Mama, confronted my parents about how they treated me and decided to take me to live with her. My dad just gave me away as if I was property to be gifted. My grandparents took me in and raised me, but it came at a great cost. When I was about 6 years old, my grandfather began raping me and blackmailed me using his power as a former military soldier to threaten me with violence against my mama. He stripped me of my childhood, my joy, and my desire to live. For years, I haven't been able to look in a mirror because all I see is ugliness. I bounced around for many years, and when I was around 19 years old, I met Mateo. We started seeing each other, and within a year, I became pregnant with my first daughter, Clara. My father threatened to kill us, so we moved to Mexico. About 5 months after our daughter was born, Mateo left us. We were homeless for many years, so when my father told me to return home, I did. I figured at least then Clara and I would have a roof over our heads. Soon after, my father forced me to go to the US and leave Clara behind. I found La Raza in 2013 with the hope that they would help me recover Clara from my parents' home. It wasn't easy, but I was able to convince her to go with me, and we made our way back to the US. I have to thank Cecilia Candia, Cindy Lou, Amanda Alvarado Ford, Jacqueline Kelly Widmer for their legal assistance, and my psychologist who has helped me process a lot of my trauma and find ways to cope. Without their help, I would have never recovered my daughter and gotten asylum. It is thanks to them that I'm here with 3 of my children. These days, my focus is on them. I was diagnosed with MS a few years ago and get debilitating stomach aches and headaches all the time. I take pills to manage my symptoms, but they make me pretty drowsy. There's really no alternative though, because without them I struggle to walk. Every day I carry the weight of my trauma and this illness. There are days when I do not want to live, but my children are my life. They are the battery that keeps me going. My past is something that haunts me to this day, but I would like to tell adults and children who have suffered the same way I have, lift yourselves up and fight. You can't give up. There are many rivers you have to cross to find yourself, but eventually you will find solid footing. I still fear the night, fear the darkness. My past haunts me when I'm awake and when I'm asleep. There are so many unanswered questions, but I have to keep moving forward for my children. They deserve more than I ever got. For now, I'm still standing, and as long as I'm still standing, I will continue to fight for my life.
Thanks so much for sharing your story. Your resilience and courage are really, truly an inspiration. And this is exactly a perfect example of why our legal work is so important. Now let's hear from one of our board members. I think Mike Vargas is right over there. Mike?
Good evening. This year, our Workers' Rights Program is recognizing Josh Hastreich for his outstanding contributions. Josh started working for the San Francisco Office of Labor Standards Enforcement in 2005. As a compliance officer, he enforced minimum wage standards and paid sick leave requirements. Josh later became the supervisor of those 2 units, supervising 5 compliance officers. Currently, Josh oversees compliance of minimum wage, paid sick leave, formula retail employees' rights, COVID-related employment protections, and other COVID-related ordinances. Josh has a compassionate heart and loves to help workers in distress because employees don't comply with ordinances or maybe even steal employees' wages. In addition, Josh will help anyone who just needs translations done or help filling out forms. Josh jumps into action as soon as he receives complaints so that workers receive their wages and penalties as quickly as possible. He often fixes their problems in a single day. Every year, his unit collects over $1.4 million in unpaid wages and penalties. Josh, thank you for all that you do. And now, another song from Mariachi Nueva Generación.
Sí, señor.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Mariachi Nueva Generación. That was fantastic. All right, everyone. So right now we've reached the heart of our program, which is our Fund a Need. And that is where everyone has an opportunity to make a gift to help support La Raza's legal services. And you know, without La Raza Centro Legal, our low-income neighbors in the Bay Area would go without legal representation. So every dollar that we're going to be asking for your support is going to go directly to support all of those programs. And as you've seen from the client you heard, is that your gift makes a profound impact on the lives of our clients. So let me tell you here's how it's going to work. We're going to have a variety of different giving levels. We want to make sure we have a giving level that everybody out there has an opportunity to support. And we're going to start high with the first giving level of $2,000, then go to $1,200, $500, $250, and then $100. And we will also give an opportunity for you to give it whatever number is meaningful for you. So let me tell you right now how you're going to do that. All of your pledging is going to be done right on the same screen where you're seeing me right now. So in a moment, we are going to put up two buttons. They should be coming up in just a moment. And you're going to see a green one and you're going to see a black one. Now, the green button will have the amount that I'm asking for in the moment, the current ask. So if you want to donate that amount that it says on the button, you just have to click that button, and you've made a donation. And that next to that button is one that says pledge more. Now, we always want to give an opportunity because we have so many generous supporters to give more if the spirit has moved you to make a larger gift. So you can always click on that button to give a different pledge any denomination that you want. So in a moment, I'm going to ask for the gifts at 2,000 to click on the green button. But first, I want to just pause for a moment and see if we have any supporters out there right now that would like to give a gift of larger than $2,000. Remember to do that, click the black pledge other button. And I've got a screen over here where everything is going to be coming in so I can see, and I will acknowledge all your wonderful giving. So right now, no worries if we don't. If anybody wants to give a larger gift than 2,000, now is the time to click on the black button. And oh my goodness, we just got a gift. We just got a gift of $5,000 from Bianca Ling. $5,000. What an amazing way to kick off the generosity tonight. That is phenomenal. Wow. And I'm watching. Oh my goodness. I just got another gift. $5,000 coming in from Arturo and Rosa Gonzalez. Thank you also so much. Oh my goodness, these are leadership gifts. What I love it is that now we are building upon that, and we have so many dollars we want to raise tonight because the need is so dire for our clients. So amazing. And also I'm going to be calling out all the other gifts. So right now, would anybody else like to give a gift of any amount larger than $2,000? All right, everybody, I want to hear a nice round of applause at home for all of these marvelous, marvelous gifts. All right. Now, as I go through each level, I am going to be describing examples of how your giving can provide programs and support for our clients. So $2,000 is our next giving level. That's an official giving level. And at the $2,000 giving level, that will pay for a country conditions expert to testify in court. Now, I want to mention, La Raza wins 9 out of 10 of our cases in court. And one of the big reasons is we always bring every asset we need for our clients. A country conditions expert will come to court and testify on behalf of the client that, in fact, the conditions in their homeland are so dire, dangerous that they need to have the residency and be able to stay in the U.S. So right now, do we have a $2,000 gift? I'm looking for our first one to come in. We do. Oh my goodness, we have a $2,000 gift from Marty. Oh, Marty, fantastic. Marty Scherstool right there. Beautiful. $2,000. That is just fantastic. Oh my gosh, the gifts just keep coming in. That's amazing. Would anybody else like to give a gift of $2,000 right now? I'm just looking, and we're going to have an opportunity for everybody, and the generosity is the same at every giving level, but right now is our last call for $2,000 gifts. I'm going to see, and one moment, my wife is here, and she's actually getting some pledges that are coming in. I have some $2,000 gifts that just came in. We have one from Monzi Gonzalez, $2,000, and also Gherkin Moosh. Thank you so much, both $2,000 and $2,000 more. Oh my goodness! And look, we just got a gift from Roy Bateman. Roy, thank you so much. Wow. I mean, this is amazing. Again, remember, every dollar translates to helping support your neighbors, the adults, the kids that have no one to defend them, and your gifts tonight are what make that happen. That's the beauty of this evening, and that's the beauty of your generosity. Okay, so right now I'm going to make a last call for $2,000 gifts. Anybody else like to give? And as I mentioned, we always have an opportunity. Everybody, can we cheer at home? Woohoo! For that amazing round of generosity. That was just really fantastic. My goodness. All right. Our next giving level is going to be the $1,200 giving level. And at $1,200, we have some examples you can see of where the impact that your gift, for instance, could help fund. $1,200 would cover the cost of psychological expert to testify in court, or 2 psych evaluations for 2 asylum seekers, or U visa applications for victims of crime. Again, these are all essential services, and there's a cost associated with it. And thanks to you right now, a $1,200 gift will make a tremendous difference to help fund any and all of these programs that we provide. So can I have some gifts now at the $1,200 level? We have a lot of gifts coming in right now, and I'm going to get a chance to acknowledge everybody in a little bit. Right now, I'm looking for a $1,200 gift if anybody would like to kick it off in that category. We've had so many wonderful gifts already, and I just want to see if this particular giving level strikes a chord with any of our donors. Well, you know what I'm going to do in the moment here while we're waiting. I'm going to have to catch up, and I want to acknowledge a bunch of gifts that came in the meanwhile. So first of all, I want to say to Gina Miranda, thank you for your pledge of 50. And I want to say to Di, thank you for your pledge of 20. Ada Suarez, thank you for your $25 gift. These are all important. They all make an impact. And also we had an anonymous pledge of $50. Nadia, thank you for your wonderful $50 gift. It's so generous. We so appreciate it. And Ren, thank you for your pledge of $20. It really makes a difference, and it comes from the heart. Every dollar really translates into legal services, so it's fantastic. And then I see we had a pledge of 125 from Stephanie Chavez, and that is absolutely wonderful. And thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Stephanie, for your wonderful gift. All right, last call for 1,200, and I'm going to move on to our next giving level. Oh, I have it in front of me still. Our next giving level, everyone, is a $500 giving level. And a $500 gift, I want to give you a pledge right now. Again, all you have to do is click the green button to make that gift at the giving level we're at. $500 is enough to cover the cost of either renewal or work authorization, 1 DACA application, or 1 family immigrant petition. Think about it. You can give $500. That can help pay for the application for 1 DACA applicant. Think about that individual, how grateful they'll be to you for your support. Or a family immigrant petition. We work so hard to reunite families, spouses, children that are separated, that are still in another country that we have to fight for. $500 right now, you can make a huge impact. Can we see those $500 gifts come in? I would love to see some gifts come in at our $500 giving level. They're up. I think I just saw some coming in. Oh my goodness, there we go. Marlene, thank you so much. Marlene Summers, $500. What an amazing thing you do when you tap that button. It's so generous. We appreciate it. And Teresa, thank you. A $50 gift, which is awesome. Teresa, thank you so much for your wonderful gift. And let's keep it coming, folks. Now, I want to mention what you see on the screen is real time. My voice is a few seconds, thanks to the magic of technology, behind what you see. So I might acknowledge your gift a little later than you give it. But right now, look on the screen, see all the magic happening from the donations and our wonderful community. Our community is absolutely amazing. When you think about it, as I said earlier, 1,000 free legal consults we give over during the year. I just got a note. We have a $50 gift from Susan Dawkins. Susan, thank you so much. And I've got a few more that I want to acknowledge. We've got a $1,000 gift. My goodness, from Al Borvise. Al was actually an original founder of La Raza, and he's still pitching in with $1,000 right there. That's amazing. And also Nicholas Lozano, $500. So thanks so much, Nicholas. We appreciate your gift. Sharon Talbot, $200 big dollars. Fantastic gifts. Vince Hall, $250. Christine Hong, Esquire and family, $500 gift. Thank you so much. We have a wonderful gift of $100 from John Wu. John, thank you. From Kathleen Turner, $150. As you've seen, it's amazing what the magic that $150 will do. And the same thing for Catherine Dial, $100 gift. Thank you. Cliff Kwan, $200. Thanks, Cliff. And Robert Johnson is pledging an ongoing gift of $50 a quarter. Thank you. And Mike Vargas, who we saw earlier. Mike, I know you're out there. We just saw you down with our wonderful mariachis. You and Stacy Golovsky, $250. And also Glenwood Barbie, one of our former board members, $1,000. Glenwood, shout out to you tonight. Thank you for your wonderful gift. And Jasmine Owens, also $1,000. Fantastic. And my goodness, I want to catch up now. And we've got also, I've got a $50 pledge right now from Jill Terry to my right. So thanks, Jill. Now I got to catch up on my screen. All right, let me see who I haven't acknowledged. We have, I've got an anonymous $50 gift and also from Nicole, $50 gift. Wow, that's fantastic. So anyway, hey, everybody, I want everybody to be acknowledged. Can we have a nice shout out right now at home? Lift your glasses or your virtual glasses to all of those wonderful, wonderful gifts all the way through the $500 level. Okay, so now we are going to be at our $250 giving level. And again, as I've pointed out, every dollar makes a big difference. So one thing that we do every year at La Raza is we have 10, 15, 20 sometimes presentations that are educational presentations. These are to teach our clients to educate them, know their rights, and to empower them as individuals with a preparedness plan in the event of an unexpected challenging situation. If ICE knocks on your door in the middle of the night, it makes a huge difference to know what the right steps and the next steps are and to have a plan in place. Your $250 donation can help sponsor a Know Your Rights presentation. Once again, your dollars at work with all the services that we provide our clients. So let's now kick it off with some big 250 gifts, everybody. I'm going to look at my screen. I'm going to see what's coming in over the phone. And I'd love to see who would like to kick it off and be our first gift at the $250 level. All right. While I wait, Sean, thank you. Sean Matlube. Thank you, Sean. There you go. I love that leader and I love that generosity. And as I've mentioned, the spirit of generosity is the same at every giving level and every dollar makes a difference. What I love is we're just going higher and higher and higher with the giving. Each gift gets on builds on the next one. And we have a large community that you want to serve. And we would like to be able to serve even more people. And you're making it happen with your gifts. And right now I just got a $500 pledge that was just handed to me from Darren. I'm going to spell your last name, Darren. It's G-A-R-S-H-E L-I-S, G-A-R-S-H-E-L-I-S. And Darren, thank you so much for this gift. It's really, really generous and so appreciated. All right. And keep the gifts coming in, folks. And and here we go again. I've got another one right now. I've got a $50 gift from Adam Fingerman. Adam, thank you for that great gift. We just love it. It's so appreciated. The generosity is really, really felt. And right now, would anybody else like to give a gift at the 250 level? And as you know, we always have that black pledge other button there. So feel free to tap on that if you want to give a different amount. All right. I'm going to give a quick shout out right now. Once again, a nice round of applause for all those amazing gifts. Our next giving level is the $100 level. And at the $100 giving level, once again, a tremendous amount of things that you can help underwrite, that you can help support. For instance, at the $100 giving level, you will see that that's enough to pay for a lot of costs that we need to get documents in the hands of government to get the wheels of justice in motion. $100 will pay for 20 citizen applications via certified mail. How about that? You give $100, 20 people's citizen applications are off in the mail. Great to be part of that, right? Or mail 11 priority mail adjustments of for adjustment to status, supporting a pro se applicant. We coach individuals that go to court who are going to act as their own attorneys, what their rights are, what the strategy is, what they need to do, how they could file their papers primarily, which is extremely difficult to do, believe me, with our government bureaucracy. Or 20 complaints can be sent via certified mail for workers' rights program. So right now, here the money is coming in fast and furious. We had $50 from Josh, P-A-S-T-E-R-E-I-C-H, Josh. Is it Pastrick? I hope that's right. And then we have another pledge of $100 from another Josh. And then Sasha Steinberger, $100 big dollars. Thank you, Sasha. And then Jacqueline Kelly Widmer, $100. Fantastic. And then we have got Amy on our board, $100. Fantastic. And Deirdre, we see your generosity and our clients are going to feel it. And thank you so much. A wonderful $100 gift. And then also Carla Cruz. Carla, we're going to say hi out to you and thank you for your big $100 gift. Followed right in line with Rose Hartley. This is like a parade of generosity. Rose, $100. Thank you, Rose. It really is always there. Every gift is so important. and so appreciated and valued. So right now, does anybody else like to give a gift? I'm going to wait another moment or two and see if we have any other gifts to acknowledge. I'll certainly catch up with you if I didn't call your gift right now. But you know what? We all loved that music so much. But I do want to mention one before we go back to our musicians. Employer match. You have all been extremely generous giving a gift. Many Bay Area employers have a program where if you make a donation to an organization just like us, they will do a match, an employer match. So please, next week when you go back to work or check in and see if if they offer a match, you can fill out a little form and you can double your generosity, which has even more impact. So just a quick note if you have an employer that does that. All right, everybody. Right now, I think it's time for some more beautiful music. So let's enjoy another beautiful ballad from Mariachi Nueva Generación. Thank you again, Mariachi Nueva Generación. We are so fortunate to be present to share with this time-honored musical tradition of Mexican guitarristas and to enjoy this performance as you shared your true excellence in musicianship. So now it is my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. Sonia Nazario is an award-winning journalist whose stories have tackled some of the country's most intractable problems: hunger, drug addiction, immigration, and have won some of the most prestigious book and journalism awards, including 2 Pulitzer Prizes. She was also finalist for 3rd Pulitzer Prize in Public Service. She's best known for Enrique's Journey, the story of a Honduran boy's struggle to find his mother in the U.S. Published as a series in the LA Times, Enrique's Journey won the Pulitzer Prize for feature writing in 2003, and then it was turned into a book by Random House and grew to become a national bestseller. Nazario grew up in Kansas and also in Argentina and has written extensively from Latin America and about Latinos in the United States. She's won countless awards, including in 2020, when Parade magazine named her one of the 50 plus most influential Latin American women in history. please join me in welcoming Sonia Nazario, this year's La Raza Centro Legal Humanitarian Award recipient.
Good evening. I feel so inspired, so honored to receive an award, a humanitarian award from an organization whose mission it is to bolster civil and human rights. Here's the beautiful award I received in the mail. Thank you. I've spent 3 decades now writing about migration, immigration, describing really the horrible things that force people to leave their home countries, all the things they know and they love, the journeys for many modern day odysseys that migrants make to get here. And they come on boats or stuffed in the back of 18-wheelers on top of freight trains up the length of Mexico. And the barriers that migrants face once they're here, especially in recent years, as every day the top politician in the land has pronounced them to be rapists and criminals. I think one of the most important elements of success in any endeavor is feeling that you're wanted, that you belong. And I think that's the genius of La Raza Centro Legal. Started by Chicano law students in the 1970s who wanted people who were poor, who were brown, to have equal access to justice. Today, your staff, 9 in 10 are Latinx, most are immigrant, are folks who saw a need, who became lawyers and fought to get fairer treatment. For half a century now, you've provided free legal services in the Bay Area to the indigent and working poor by people that your clients trust. That's because you speak Spanish. You look like your clients. You wave your hands like your clients. You understand where they come from, their culture, their traumas. You are small, but you are mighty. Your 14 attorneys and paralegals possess ganas and a mission. Folks like Amanda Alvarado Ford, who's the daughter of Mexican farm workers and became an immigration attorney. You win 9 in 10 of your immigration cases. I've seen the need for your work over and over. Migrants who just can't pay $10,000, $20,000 to an immigration lawyer, or get preyed upon by unscrupulous notarios who promise them the world, take their money, and disappear. Migrants paid rock bottom wages for this nation's most dangerous, dirty work, and then have employers who refuse to pay them even that because they know migrants here without permission won't complain for fear of having ICE sicked on them. I focused my reporting, my writing, on the needs, particularly of immigrant children who come to the United States alone, no parent by their side. In this fiscal year just concluded, we saw the biggest number of these kids apprehended at our southern border, 150,000 in 1 year, double the previous high. Children as young as 7 years old, crossing 4 countries by themselves, often fleeing danger, coming towards a mother who left them behind in Central America many years ago. So many of them are young boys who are forcibly recruited at age 10, 11 to join gangs in Central America, or girls, pretty girls, who are told they're going to be the gang leader's girlfriend in their neighborhood, or if they refuse, their entire family will be exterminated. They arrive, these children, to California having lived through an undeclared war. I think the most critical element of keeping them alive is an advocate, a lawyer by their side in America's immigration courtrooms. I turned from being just a journalist to also being an advocate, which is a big no-no in my field, when I saw this 7-year-old boy standing in court in immigration court in Los Angeles alone. No one to help him. Children aren't entitled to a government-funded lawyer, and most of them can't afford one. So the majority are still going to court alone. That 7-year-old boy that I saw in court was shaking like a leaf standing before that judge, afraid anything he told that judge could send them hurtling back to the danger he just fled. I've seen toddlers in court pee their pants clutching teddy bears. They're expected to present this complex legal case with witnesses and getting police reports from corrupt cops 4 countries away. Could this sham really be happening in our country? In one recent 9-month period, 70 babies were brought into court alone. These kangaroo courts are simply unworthy of our judicial system. If these kids have an advocate, 7 in 10 win. Without one, 9 in 10 lose their right to stay. Tonight's theme is justice is essential. But without the help of groups like La Raza, justice rarely visits our immigration courts lately. Courts that are under and have been politicized under the Department of Justice that the immigration courts fall under. These courts have been packed with judges who seldom, or in some cases, never see an asylum case that they can grant. You could have your entire family murdered and they wouldn't think you had a good case. The system in many ways has become a sham. Immigration courts that have been stood up along the border are approving 1% of asylum claims. And the overall denial nationwide has gone from 55% to 71% in just the last few years. They're coming from the same countries with the same dangers, which makes La Raza Centro Legal's win rate of 90% just phenomenal. You fight for DACA renewals to keep kids who arrive to the U.S. alone here legally, to get elderly the Social Security benefits that they're entitled to, for workers to get money they are owed by their employers. In the past year, you did that for 53 people, getting them $195,000 total. You kept your doors open during COVID. You did curbside appointments, even consults at a COVID testing site. There's not many people who did that. There's much to fight for on the national level. Right now, the Fair Day in Court Act is pending before Congress. It would kick in $8 billion over 10 years to fund government lawyers for these kids who come alone. But this fight is on the ground too, with La Raza's dream to soon hire 4 or 5 more lawyers to expand its geographic reach, to help more people. By supporting La Raza, you are helping to make the scales of justice a little more equal for hundreds of people each year. People who have come, often out of fear, to a strange land. My family has run from danger on both sides for 100 years now. I ran from a dictatorship in Argentina where I lived as a teenager, a military dictatorship that nearly tortured my teenage sister to death. Immigrants' story is a story of incredible resilience, but often we need a helping hand, and you have provided that for hundreds each year. You have been a force for so many who arrive defenseless to our immigration courtrooms. Thank you for the work you're doing, and God bless.
Thank you, Sonia, for your inspiring words and for your work as a journalist, author, and humanitarian. Well, I don't think anybody could have heard more eloquently what tonight is all about. And I know that all of you want to be warriors for justice. Justice is essential. And tonight, once again, every dollar that of your donations is going to go to be an advocate for our clients. So right now, I'm going to have one more opportunity tonight for you to give a gift of any amount you want. I know some of you may have just joined us. You came in from work or you're caught in traffic, dropped off the kids, picked up the kids. Right now is an opportunity. There's a green button on the that says donate on the lower right corner of your screen. And this is the opportunity for anyone that hasn't given so far to make a gift, for anybody that is even more inspired than before that wants to give an additional gift, or if you just didn't see the giving level that's meaningful for you, you can put in the gift of the amount that you would like. But right now, I'm going to wait to just be here with you for a couple of minutes and see if we can finish big tonight and get a whole bunch more donations and pledges right there for us to really, really help fund us and all the wonderful work that we do. And while you're pushing those buttons, I'm going to acknowledge all the wonderful gifts that have come in. So let me just, first of all, acknowledge Carla Cruz with a wonderful $100 pledge. Thank you. And Rose Hartley, a $100 pledge. Thank you. Stephen Rosenbaum, Stephen, 75 big dollars. Thank you. And Letitia, $100. Thank you. Rose with a wonderful gift, $25, and we appreciate it. And then James Kim, James, $250. Thank you. You heard earlier all the different programs that we offer, all the different support. And you heard Sonia talk about the really unconscionable situations our clients are in that we step in to be their advocates and to rescue them with your help. So right now, keep clicking those buttons, whatever dollar amount that you want to give. But I want to mention, we have a special gift for anybody that donates over $100 tonight, $100 or more. You will receive a copy of Sonia's book, Enrique's Journey. So every gift tonight, if you've given it already, or if you're going to give it now, $100 or larger gift tonight, you will get a copy of Enrique's Journey. And so right now, that's a wonderful motivation. It's really the cherry on the sundae. We're here to help our clients, but that's a lovely, lovely book for you to have as well, and a symbol of that you're a warrior for justice. So right now, I see some more gifts coming in. We got a pledge from Jocelyn Serta. Thank you, Jocelyn. 25 big dollars. That all makes such a huge difference. Every gift is a generous gift. And I see John came in with a gift as well for $100. John Teague. Thank you, John. And here we go. We have Gabriel at, it could be $250. Gabriel, thank you so much. Everybody, if everybody gives something, if everybody who's watching right now gives a gift tonight of whatever amount you can, it's going to come together and make it a phenomenal evening. We're on such a wonderful roll. So right now it's the last call for gifts here. That button is going to stay up. So at any time you want to give a gift, you can do it with that donate button. And I'll catch up with the other gifts in just a moment. But right now, we're going to hear from a client and from our attorneys about La Raza Centro Legal's life-transforming legal services.
For me, La Raza is motivating because them helping me out motivated me to keep fighting for myself.
La Raza means community, means teamwork, means success. And that's because we have a great staff, we support one another, and most importantly, we have a great leader in Amanda. Right now, in light of the pandemic, we've been working remotely for the most part, 2 days in office, but we make it work. We make sure that our clients are safe.
Me habían dicho en México que aquí iba a ser muy caro, que me iba a costar muy caro y todo. Uy, my God, yo me voy a morir y no voy a hacer el testamento que quería para mi hija. Pero de toda suerte que alguien me dijo, y me acordé yo porque se me olvida ya, y que ya, bendito sea Dios, que vine aquí, que hace muchos años vine y ahora me recibieron con mucho gusto, y sobre todo el personal que hay aquí, y sobre a la señorita Cecilia y todo, al personal que está aquí, todo con mucho cuidado atienden a la gente.
Do not be afraid to know your rights or to research the help you need. Nothing like if you're undocumented or you're underage or just whatever's stopping you looking for the help. La Raza Centro Legal will either give you the information you need or get you the help you need somewhere else.
Pues que me trajeron mucha paz, mucha confianza y sobre todo tengo mucha gratitud.
You know, in this practice, I feel fulfilled. I feel like I'm making a difference in the community and that I'm connecting with the community.
I really appreciate everything that La Raza Centro Legal has done for me. They check up on me, and I really recommend them. Don't be afraid.
So impressive to hear how all of our clients feel respected and that they're always treated with the dignity and professionalism that they deserve during their legal cases. So right now we have a word from a special guest, our own California State Senator Scott Wiener. Thank you, Senator.
Hi, I'm Senator Scott Wiener, and I just want to say thank you to La Raza for almost 50 years of service to our community. You work so hard to support some of our most vulnerable residents, some of our lowest income residents, seniors, renters, immigrants, people who are hanging on in our city by a thread and who need support. La Raza provides that support, and in doing so, you save lives. So thank you for what you do.
Well, the Senator's remarks really resonate, and now is the perfect time to donate. So we're going to do something very fun in just a moment, but I want to catch up and acknowledge a few more wonderful gifts that they keep coming in and keep having them come in. So I want to thank Nadia for your wonderful gift, the $55, and Letitia, thank you for your pledge of $100. That's just fabulous. And once again, Letitia was so inspired, she gave again another $100 gift. So right now we're going to do something very fun. We've done it at our live galas, and we're going to do it right now on our virtual gala. And that is to award somebody as the last La Raza hero tonight. You've all given so many wonderful gifts. And right now somebody is going to win a prize. And the way we're going to do it is the following. We are going to have a special $20 giving level. We're going to put up, not quite yet, but in a moment, we're going to put up the button like you've seen to make a $20 donation. It's a way for us to have a big finish and to award a prize. So somebody tonight who donates $20 is going to win a prize. Now you ask, what is that prize? Well, I'll tell you what that prize is. We are going to have awarded to somebody a tour of the mission. All right. It's a special dinner package. And what you're going to get is gift certificates to enjoy wonderful restaurants, 4 restaurants in the mission. All right. So someone is going to win it. Now you're wondering, okay, who is going to win it? That person is the last person to tap the $20 donation button. So I'm going to ask for you to give donations like we've done all during our program. And at one point, I'm going to say going once, then I'm going to say going twice, and then I'm going to say sold. And when I hit that D in sold, the last $20 tap that happened, the last person that gave $20 before I hit the D in sold, that will be our winner. So you never know when that's going to happen. So just make sure you listen and start that giving right now. So I think, you know what I say? Let's do it. Here we go. That green button should appear. You can start giving $20 gifts right now. And while they're coming in, I'm going to acknowledge a few more gifts we got. Oh, here we go. All right. Our first tapper is in at $20. And right now, remember, the last person who has it before I close it out is going to be winning the prize. So I have right now, somebody has got that $20 tap there. They're sitting pretty with that package, with that gift until the next gift comes in. All right, start tapping those $20 gifts. Oh, and there's another one. Now Carla has jumped into the game, and we're going to see who else is going to come in. I know more buttons are coming in. Oh, we've got a landslide. I can see it's jumping around. I think that right now it's gone from the Mission. It's gone to Potrero. It's gone to Berkeley. Every time the $20 tap, it's moving over to a different part of the Bay Area. Who knows who's going to get that $20, who that last $20 winner is going to be. And I see a lot of people now tapping. All right, the action is coming fast and furious. I tell you, it's scrolling on my board right here. Let's see some more $20 pledges because it's going once. Ooh, that means time is running out. Time to start tapping that 20. All right, it is going twice. No time to lose because you know what happens. And then the next moment when I say that word, we're going to have a winner. But it's not a winner until I hit the D. So right now is your last chance because I am going to say it's gone once, it's gone twice, and it is sold. duh, we have a winner. And through the magic of the internet, in just a moment, I'll tell you who that is. We're waiting to see who it comes in. Maybe one of our wonderful team can tap it in, can type it into the chat for me over here. Oh, we have a last hero that has been declared. And we've got a winner from the team. Wow. Okay. Well, that's incredible. We'll let our winner know. It looks like they came right in with the prize at the very last minute. That is absolutely fantastic. It looks like our winner. Do me a favor, type in our chat, in our private chat, and I'll announce it in a minute. But while we're waiting for the winner to come in, I know that the suspense is dramatic. I want to actually have announce right now a greeting from our board president, our board chair, in fact. So right now, I'd like to turn it over to Bianca Ling, our board chair.
What makes La Raza so strong is our community, our clients, our staff, our board, and especially our volunteers and partners. Tonight, we'd like to recognize a few of our community partners, pro bono volunteers, and lawyers in particular. Carl Mill and Stephen Rosenbaum are pro bono attorneys who have mentored our elder law attorney, Cecilia Rodriguez, as she expands into new areas of law. They have graciously offered their expertise, helping to review documents and thoroughly discuss cases as needed. Francesco Genexi and Jennifer Grace have worked closely with our executive director, Amanda Alvarado Ford, on immigration and removal defense cases, filing briefs and employment applications and appearing in court on behalf of our clients. We're also grateful to the volunteers and student interns who spent their time or summer with us working on marketing projects, like Estefanias Lopez. A group of Salesforce employees, including Brenda Aya, Sebastian Ayerdi, Marlene Summers, Brenna Evans, Madeline Dibble, and Adriana Santos have worked with us to produce new marketing materials, including some of the videos you see in today's gala. We would not be able to deliver our high-quality legal services at no cost without the help and assistance of all of these individuals. Thank you so much for being so generous with your time, expertise, and effort. It is through your commitment that we are able to continue working to ensure that justice is essential.
I'm Bianca Ling. I'm president of the La Raza Centro Legal Board of Directors. On behalf of the entire Board of Directors, I wanted to thank you all for joining us for our 2021 Gala. And I just wanted to introduce our board briefly. Amy Palma, Gurkhan Moose, Marty Schurstel, Mike Vargas, Monte Gonzalez, Roy Bateman, and Valeria San Juan, as well as our wonderful ED, Amanda Alvarado Ford. Thank you all, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks to Bianca, and nice to hear from our wonderful board. And our winner was one of our wonderful staff. That's just by pure luck, but they're hardworking, so I'm sure they're going to enjoy that wonderful prize. And thank all of you for those wonderful gifts tonight. Now, there's a lot of people to thank tonight for making this happen and for us to help reach our goal. And so first of all, I want to thank you for attending our 48th anniversary gala. That's amazing. We're around still fighting the good fight and doing amazing work. Tonight, justice is essential. So thanks to you, our wonderful supporters, because without you, we can't do our life transforming work. And reaching our fundraising goal tonight would not have been possible as well without some very generous sponsorships. I'm just going to take a moment right now and acknowledge our wonderful sponsors. Kaz and McLean Partners Foundation, thank you. Hanson and Bridget, thank you. Boxer and Gerson, attorneys at law, thank you so much. Plaza de Jennings and Chipman, LLP, our gratitude. Morrison and Forrester, thank you so much. DLA Piper, our gratitude. Wilson, Cincini, Goodrich, and Rosati Foundation, thank you for your sponsorship. Liberation Law Group PC, thank you for your support. Mission Housing, we really appreciate your support. And most of all, our wonderful community, which is you right here tonight. So thank you all. It's been my pleasure to be your host. We hope you and their loved ones are well, continue to do well. And on behalf of La Raza and our clients and our staff and everybody, thank you for your generosity. Thank you again, and have a wonderful evening.
Mi
ranchito quedó abandonado desde que te fuiste, muy triste quedó, mujer. El jacal donde el amor nos dimos está tan solito desde que ya no te ves. Y a la sombra quedaba el naranjo donde nos sentábamos a platicar de amor. Con el tiempo se fue marchitando y se fue secando igual que mi corazón. Ya no vendrá y tu recuerdo me persigue a donde voy. Sufro al mirar y hasta los campos me preguntan cuándo vuelve. Y yo no sé qué contestar porque no sé si volverá. Lo más seguro es que ya no regrese. 30 cartas ya van que te mando y de ellas no tengo ninguna contestación. ¿Será porque no las has leído? Porque no te causan ninguna preocupación. Ya no vendrá y tu recuerdo me persigue a donde voy. Sufro al mirar y hasta los campos me preguntan cuándo vuelves. Y yo no sé qué contestar porque no sé si volverá. Lo más seguro es que ya no regrese. Y yo no sé qué contestar porque no sé si volverá. Lo más seguro es que ya no regrese. Mi ranchito quedó abandonado desde que te fuiste, muy triste quedó, mujer. El jacal donde el amor nos dimos está tan solito desde que ya no te